Everybody, I am Mohammad Ibran, your flight physician. Today, I will try to make this presentation a very much beautiful presentation so that you can understand it. So, let's start with my presentation. It's the impact of changing seasons on circadian rhythms. I think this topic is, in a sense, is important for the air crews whenever they have to fly in different seasons and different seasonal impact is it on our body clock. So, in this today, in my video, we'll learn about different about what is circadian rhythm, its physiology, how its impact on the human performance, seasonal changes also important, and the operational safety implications and countermeasures that can be taken against the impact of circadian rhythm due to different change in the season. So understanding human factor is very much important. You should keep in mind that 70 to 80% of aviation accidents are related to the human factor. So human understanding human is very much important, as same as understanding the mechanical part or issue of the aircraft. You may think that your aircraft may perform constantly, but the human being, he is not constant. He or she has a his own emotion, and there is always rhythmical change in his thought process. So understanding human biology for those who are flying or students, pilots, very much necessary. Next issue is the biological clock. So our human body is like a clock. Inside there is a clock, and this clock coincides with our 24 hours of clock system. So that's very much interesting part. So this biological clock, it's mainly affects different way in our body. It mainly rhythmically controls our sleep cycle, then different hormones, body temperature, and other physiological processes like neurological or brain function, or function of the eyes, our function of the heart and lung. That means our respiration, our heart rate, our blood pressure. In vision, mainly we are saying about our night vision, and I have already mentioned our sleep cycle. So circadian means a day, and the rhythmical pattern that's occur in our body is the circadian rhythm. Now, who regulates this circadian rhythm in our body? Our sunlight is the source of main energy, and this light stimulate hypothalamus, a special part in our brain. So what happens? The light detects, it's mainly stimulate the brain, then it release a specialized hormone non-melatonin. So when the melatonin is up, increasing melatonin causes us to sleep, and when this is reduced, we are awake. So at night this melatonin hormone increases, so we go to sleep, we feel sleepy, and at daylight this melatonin hormone reduces. So this is an example of our circadian rhythm in 24 hours. I want to give you attention, have you attention, that at midnight you can see, just before midnight at 2100 hours or 2200 hours, there is increased melatonin secretion, and after that this secretion increases, and at 02 to 0400 hours, this is the deepest part, your body remains sleepy. The body goes in slower metabolism, body temperature reduces, but these things changes in the morning. In the morning the melatonin secretion stops, our body becomes awake. At 1000 hours, our cognition, our memory, our function, it becomes the highest. At 1200 hours, you can see after that there is a dip. So there is another part that is interesting. Our body loses some function or alertness after at afternoon. After that again, it the reaction time improves. Our optimum type of physical performance is also can be seen at 1702 to 1800 hours. So this is our internal clock that acts in different ways. So this this graph will make you understand that a mid afternoon dip and also the bigger dip, that is at night when the melatonin secretion increases. So there is another level of deepness or reduction in the alertness level at noon that I have shown. So we can now see for the specific optimum windows of time where our cognitive function is highest, when our memory, our analytic processes, that will increases. So that is 0 to 1 to 00 hours. Secondly, there is a vulnerable window of circadian law, that is WOCL, that is 1400 to 1600, that I have mentioned. This time there is physiological dip, there is transient loss in our vigilance. And third one is the another optimum period at 1800 to 2000 hours. So there is a maximum physical strength, our reaction time increases, body temperature also increased. And at night, this is the vulnerable period, this is the time for us to sleep. So, in context of Bangladesh, there are three seasons, mainly winter, summer, monsoon. I think in different countries they can also correlate with their winter, summer, and monsoon. These three seasons, I think, prevails almost every countries in the world. There may be difference in the timing of the winter, summer, but I am saying in context of Bangladesh, which is located just near the just above our just latitude of this country is not so high latitude countries, just at the layer of the tropic, it's a tropical country, you can say. So at winter here there is late sunrises, early sunset, that means there is reduction in the daylight, and so foggy weather is also present there. And in summer there is long daylight, but problem is high temperature and humidity. In rainy season there is persistent cloud cover and high humidity rainfall. As a result, there is reduced natural light prevalence. So what happens in different seasons, specifically if I summarize, there in summer the sleep quality will be hampered, in winter your alertness will be reduced, in monsoon there will be higher workload, you may be easily fatigued, and whole day alertness may be reduced. So a season is only one factor, but there are many more factors that can impact our circadian rhythm, like our operationally different shift work, long over day, jet lags, long haul you're flying. This can impact, and lifestyle like not taking properly the meals, dehydration, exercising just hard exercise just before the sleep, taking alcohol as much as possible without any knowing your own level to keep the brain active, screen time, this is important issue, and some diseases, stress condition, and drugs can affect our circadian rhythm. So these are the factors that I have already mentioned. These factors should be kept in mind. Sometimes, whenever we are flying, we always try to react our body or reschedule our body with only that flying schedules. Like what I want to mention that in winter there is a long, the night, so you can start a little late in the morning, so there is no sleep inertia at early part of the day. But if you have those problems like having sleeping issues, you are taking coffee in the winter season more, there is meal timing problem, exercise issues are there, so these can really impact your problem